Good afternoon to everyone. This presentation is just before the lunch, I think. Dharmesh has played a 20-20 match. I have to, I think, play 10-10 or 15-15 match. So with this, I would like to introduce myself. I am A. Parida. I am right now looking after the ERP department of Sales CMO. And along with me, my colleague Mr. Sujit Chakraborty is there. So he will supplement wherever it is required. As you know, SAIL is the largest steel producing organization in India. Next to us is TISCO. And our total turnover, so far as this 15-16 is concerned, is 43,000 crore. It is generally about 50,000 crore due to downtrend in the steel market. Last year it was 43. Before that it was 50,000 crore. And it is one of the Maharatna company. 7 Maharatna companies are there. SAIL is one of them. Let me give little more about SAIL. We have our corporate office at Delhi, and we have many units. Out of that, major units are 8 steel plants. Out of the 5 are integrated steel plants like Bhilai, Bokaro, Durgapur, Rourkela, and ISCO, and 3 are special and alloy steel plants. They are alloy steel plant Durgapur, then Salem steel plant, and we have got VISL, then we have got a sister concern, that is MEL. And apart from that, there are so many other units like raw material division, collieries, growth division. They are also there. We have about 14 units. All these things are called units. CMO is a major unit, that is the marketing outfit or marketing arm, the central arm of all units. We do the marketing of all the products except the fertilizer product, what we do through our Rourkela steel plant directly. We have our headquarters at Kolkata, Ispat Bhavan, very next to this American Center near the Maidan station. And we have about 4 regional offices under this central marketing organization in 4 metro cities. In each, under each region, there are about 10 to 12 branches. And with every branch, there are about 1 or 2 warehouses. So we have got about 85 delivery points. 42 branches are there all across India, and 82 delivery points. Delivery point consists of the warehouses, departmental warehouses, consignment agents. Then we have got a lot of conversion agents, those who convert from semis to finished products. There are decoiling agents. There are wet leasing agents, and we have got about 2,500 dealers all across the country. So the total of the total turnover, about 95% is through this central marketing organization, and I belong to that unit of SAIL. In Steel Authority, we are into this technology for last 40 years. In late 70s, we switched over from, before that we were totally in manual system. We switched over to IT system from late 70s. And prior to SAP ERP, we had our own unit-wise homegrown system In CMO also we had initially distributed data processing system, then we went to centralized system. There was a system called CMO ITS. Initially, it was a homegrown system. And then this ERP initiative started in the year 2006 or so. First, we implemented ERP in our Bhilai steel plant, and then thereafter Bokaro steel plant. BSL is the short name of that. Then DSP, means Durgapur steel plant, then CMO, Central Marketing Organization, then RSP. All these things we have done from 2008 to 2012. Now one ISCO is coming up. There we are, ERP implementation is now on now. And in CMO we have taken few modules like SDMM, FICO, that is ECC part. Then CRM, we have got customer relationship management. Then we have got BI, FPO, XI, EP. XI is basically used between the plant units and CMO unit for exchanging data from our server to other server. And then we have our data center at Kolkata and DR site at Chennai. We are on HP servers and storage. Our system integrator is Wipro. Backlining is there with HP. And in our steel plants, there are different systems are there. In Bhilai and Bokaro, we have HP. And again, system integrator is Wipro. And in our Rourkela and Durgapur, we have got Sun system. There the system integrators are again different. And ISCO is coming up. Other special steel plants also in phases will implement ERP. Here we have BSNL as our primary network provider. MPLS connection is there. And Reliance is our secondary service provider. Then we have got between DC and DR point-to-point connection for exchanging data. I mean the log shipping method we follow for synchronizing our DR site. And then I will cover a little bit about our implementation phases. What are the implementation phases were, and then what are the challenges we have faced, and how we could come over those things. I hope most of you have implemented ERP, must have similar experience, but again what we have done, let me present that. We started with appointment of business consultant. Our business consultant was Deloitte. We have appointed them through a tendering process. Then they came, they did this as-is study, identified the scope where we can implement ERP, and then existing deficiencies. Then with the help of them, we have made this RFP document for IP selection. Our implementation partner is PwC right now, and also they are existing support partner. And on the basis of this selection of IP is done on the basis of recommendation received from SAP. Then our IP was appointed through limited tendering, that is through SAP recommendation. Then as-is was converted to our to-be document with the help of IP and our business code team as well as business users. Then this configuration again we have done with the help jointly, the code team and our IP was involved. Then there was rigorous testing that everyone does, the unit testing, the integration testing, and the user's acceptance. And we have trained about 570 people all across India, because we are spread all across India. It's very difficult to implement and do a big bang, follow a big bang approach. We had to train them number of times. And then we trained 70 users. We call them power users. Those will help them, because we cannot be present when we implement at a time in all the locations. It is very difficult to be present in all the locations. So we had to train some power users. Then change management program also conducted all across India with the help of our business consultant and as well as the IP. And it was a challenge for go live, because there are so many issues, like you have to build the data center, DR site, you have to go for networking, and IP implementation should be over at a time. All 3-4 things should happen together. Then finally, in 2011, in July, first phase was implemented. That is the ECC portion, the SDMM FICO. And then second phase we have implemented from February 2012. Key challenges what we faced, I think everyone has faced same thing. The non-acceptance of best practices or the standards what SAP follows. The reason behind this SAIL is a very old organization, 50 years old, and it follows so many particular process we have followed for many years, and we have got our own sales procedures, and then purchase procedure, and then statutory organizations, like we have to face the audit, CAG, all those things. So it's very difficult to follow a new standard, but we had to compromise, and we had a lot of customization, and we have followed standard also. It's a mix and match. Then the second challenge was users' resistance towards change. Yes, they were very happy with our old system, the homegrown system, and the modifications and all those things were easy. Whatever the business is to suggest is to do, and which is not always possible in standards or SAP. So they were not willing to switch over. They were always saying that was much better than this, because it was user friendly. But however, this is an integrated system. Now we are understanding the importance of it after implementing this in last 5 years has passed already. And the third challenge was already expressed, the synchronization of data center build-up, server storage installation, and then this network implementation, and also this SAP implementation together. All those things should be over at a time, and it was a great challenge for us. Then change management strategy we followed. We have visited, along with our business consultant and implementation partner, many locations, and we have shown them the benefits what we'll get once we change from this existing system to SAP system. They should be convinced that this will really give us benefit if we switch over. Then we deployed change management agents all across the country. We trained them and used them for this change management. Then we followed the trainer approach. We are giving training to all these 2,000 employees all across India is difficult. So we followed the trainer approach also. And we gave extensive training also to users in modules and number of times. and different processes. The major benefits, what you also must have got, the integrated system, before this, in our homegrown system, there are 2-3 applications running in 2-3 boxes. We could merge all of them. The integrated system benefit is well known to everyone. And now this CRM system we are using very extensively in last 2-3 years for customer visit, customer inquiry and all those things. And we are planning our customer visit. Earlier we used to do this business, the marketing business, sitting at our office. Now our management wants that the employee, the marketing team should be in the market, should meet the customer and get the orders. That is the strategy now. That is helping, this ERP is helping us. Then advanced BI, this reporting module, those who have seen BI module, is very helpful. You can do a lot of drill down, remove drill down. You can have your report the way you want. That is also helping us. Then segment-wise marketing we are able to do now, which was not possible earlier. Any process change we are able to do now quickly, whatever business asks. Then manpower usage, like when I joined Cell, the manpower was 250,000. Now it has down to 85,000, but the business has gone 5 to 6 fold. So from there you can make out slowly how automation has helped us. We have reduced our manpower cost substantially. And now this account preparation also very easy. This has helped the finance module very much. Finance area we could get much benefit. Those who are implementing ERP, not yet done, most probably everyone has done, but whoever has not done, so for them some suggestions I have noted down. Minimize the customization as much as possible. Give major importance to your master data and cutover data. These two are very, very vital. If your this cutover data and master data are done properly, you solve 50 to 60% of your problem. And then go for a big bang approach, the way we have gone. And try to do, though we have not done it, production and marketing in second phase, possibly Sale will do that. Because initially the total implementation would have been a very big implementation. That is why they have gone for in phases. But in next phase, possibly production and marketing together we'll have to do. This is a suggestion. Those who can do it together, it's better. Then allocate more time for user training. That is very important, as I've told earlier. Thank you very much. Any question, anything? Yes.
Any questions for Mr. Parikar? Yes.
Yeah, myself, Shatuki Boshak, I represent Reutech. My question is, we have been talking about this disruptive technology since the morning. So what is your idea, your thought about implementing disruptive technologies like cloud, mobility in an organization like SAIL?
Right now, we have upgraded our system to EHP 7, keeping in mind the S4 HANA in future and this thing, GST in mind, because GST is coming, you know. Right now we have done that, but the steel industry is now going through a very bad phase now. Hopefully, after a year or two, we may go for these new technologies. At the moment, it's not possible, looks like. down the line, after 2-3 years, we may go for this cloud, HANA, S4 HANA and all those things. That is at the planning stage. Our corporate office is at Delhi. They are planning something. They want to design, appoint some agency to give us a roadmap for this. That initiative has started.
Thank you.
Yes, last question.
SAIL is a big giant. So how you are planning for implementing GST, which is a inevitable thing?
GST.
Is there any special planning?
For GST, we are appointing our support partner right now. The tendering process is on. That is support partner. But before that, some tax consultant should be appointed who will guide us. What are the things to be done? Because everyone is in dark now. I hope, no doubt it is the situation now. So we are, from our corporate office, we are appointing one agency who will guide us about the GST, what are the things to be done for all the units together. They will guide all the units how to proceed for GST, and support partner will take help of them and do the implementation here.
For your case, it's Wipro, is it?
Now, Wipro is our system integrators for data center. We have got DCs at Kolkata and Chennai DR site. For that server, storage, network, the total system integration, maintenance of this is looked after by Wipro. But our support partner right now is PwC, and some tender is going on. I do not know who will come. It depends on L1 basis. In PSU, the system we follow. The L1 bidder gets the order. So whoever comes, we have kept it that in the tender. The GST has to be implemented by them.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.